Usually, like how I program it, it's more 6 weeks, but I don't train. These sessions are density, like they're all supersets. They're all hard, like RP 8-9 sets. This week's different, but most weeks like killer.
It's only a few weeks to get through that before it's just...
Yeah, exactly. It's just, but that's the whole point, because I've got so much time. I'm not competing for 6 months. Yeah, it's just a bit of work capacity, density, that sort of stuff. Qualities that we don't have chances to work on as powerlifters.
Perfect time.
I hope so. And the cardio too. Now that it's hot, I'm going to try and get up half an hour early and just do 20 minutes every morning.
Bike will get it done.
These fuckers, they're catching up to me now. Sharpen my skills up. Now he decides to scream. Alright guys, so it's actually been a while since my last training vlog, and it's just due to a few projects that we have going on. We'll be announcing all that soon, and yeah, just due to how busy we are. But last video I talked about training for my next competition due to COVID and the doubtfulness of all those competitions. I decided to postpone that. I just wasn't enjoying training for something that had a decent percentage chance of being cancelled, and it just didn't feel right. It just wasn't really motivating, and wasn't enjoying it, so the effort wasn't going in as it should be. And we decided to pull the plug on that and shift gears, shift directions a little bit into a slightly different sort of training, whilst I have this really long block in between comps. So things like cardio, things like hypertrophy, and just getting all my health metrics as perfect as possible, it became absolute #1 priority. So in the last block I did, which I actually just finished, we went to 3 days of hypertrophy, upper, lower, upper, which were proper just bro sessions, you know, no barbell work in terms of squat, bench and deadlift on those days, just lots of machines, lots of cables, lots of dumbbells, lots of pumps, and yeah, and really went hard trying to get a lot of work on those days, a lot of volume in on those days, a lot of tension on those days, and start to build more work capacity in that regard. And then on the 4th day, we did an SBD day, a squat, bench, deadlift on the same day, just a few sets of each, just to keep a bit of confidence, a bit of familiarity with the lifts themselves. And that was enough kind of skill work over the week to maintain that, whilst I focused on the hypertrophy bias with the rest of it. Now, I felt like my work capacity, like all that was working really good for those. We built up to a pretty significant amount of work last week, and this was my deload or intro week into the next block. So as you can see in the videos here, I've hit 3 full body sessions this week. Pretty low RPEs, you know, keeping a good 3-4 reps from failure on most things. Pretty low volume, just like 2 sets for the most part on each exercise. Like still supersetting things, still getting a lot of work density in there, and most importantly, just still really enjoyable, fun sessions, just getting pumps and focusing on the growth. We still have the 4th day being an SBD day. We're just taking a couple reps off each movement, so we'll still be pushing that, still be progressing that slowly, so there is still a focus there. And yeah, and this block will be headed in, and hopefully next block we'll be going into starting to bring a little bit more specificity back to it, because like right now I've kind of gotten past that bit of a ditch that I was in terms of motivation and whatnot, and I'm actually starting to enjoy the SBD day. So I might just start to spread a little bit more squat, bench, deadlift into those other days, but we'll see what Matt has planned. We're still a long way from the next comp, so it's not like we're real urgent or really like set on a particular plan. We're just kind of taking it as it comes. There's still no set dates for comps. My body weight is sitting around the 110, 111 mark. I have been in a deficit for the last kind of 6 weeks, just slowly dropping. I'm definitely a bit leaner. All my health metrics have improved. I've been tracking blood glucose, heart rate, HIV, all this stuff, just making sure it's very slowly headed in the right direction, which it is, which is fantastic, setting me up for growth and for the preps in the future. I've been including an extra bit of cardio, so at the moment, kind of with all the extra stress that's going on, it's just been limited to about half an hour on my non-training days, so 3 days a week. And very soon the plan is to, because we're heading into summer now, it's getting hot in Queensland, the sun's coming up a bit earlier, so my plan is to get up half an hour earlier and hit out 15-20 minutes on the new Echo bike every morning before we hit our normal morning walk. So that will help drive that extra bit of fitness, help drive those health markers that a little bit further, and again help set me up for whatever the next comp prep is. So as far as Nexus is going, we have still obviously big emphasis on the coaching side of things. We've just brought on our new nutrition coach, Jordan. So she's joined the team. We have our mentorship, which is now into week 3 with a group of 26 people, absolutely killing it. I'm really enjoying that and getting a lot of good feedback. So the business is growing in that direction. And now that finally, you know, New South Wales is opening the gyms next week. We have Melbourne, hopefully, fingers crossed, following suit not far after. I'm really looking forward to traveling, going to comps, actually comps being on, you know, getting into that powerlifting vibe again, and just getting back amongst it, really. So if you have any more questions about what I'm doing, what Nexus is doing, the direction we're heading, why I'm kind of planning things out in this way, anything like that, make sure you comment below or message us on Instagram, and we'll 100% get back to you, guaranteed.